In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 features that would make NHL fun again. Previously, we did a wish list for NHL 25, which talked about my 4 must-haves for NHL 25. So if you haven't seen that already, make sure you go check it out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. It's honestly unacceptable that this isn't in the game, especially when you consider it's been in the game before, even if it was very low effort. At an absolute bare minimum, we should be able to see which of our players in franchise mode are chosen for the All-Star game and be able to play/watch the game. For Be a Pro, we should have the same option depending on whether or not we make it in. The fact that this isn't in the game really grinds my gears, but it'd be nice to see something beyond just the All-Star game. Considering that this is a video game made by a video game company, you think they would know how to make fun little mini games that you could play during the All-Star week. Even if this is a bit of a gimmick and some people may only play it once, I feel like this would bring so much life to the offline game modes. And personally, I would see myself playing it every now and again. I just can't state how disappointing it is that neither the All-Star game or the skills competition are in the game. I really do hope that we get this sooner rather than later, as this would be really fun. This is obviously one that's been requested by the community a ton, and it makes sense since, once again, we had this in the game before. This is yet another feature that has been removed and will likely be used as a selling point for a future game if not NHL 25. Once again, it's more of a gimmicky thing, but it feels like it's part of the DNA of hockey now. It's a part of the culture and should be represented in what is supposed to be the best NHL game on the market. I wouldn't expect them to have all the arenas right away with every different team that has ever played one or is going to play one this year, but it'd be really nice to see them slowly build up the arsenal of arenas, eventually getting to the point of having all the arenas. This is honestly one of my biggest wants. If in offline modes you had the option to do the pre-game skate, once again, I can't understate just how much life this feature would bring to franchise mode and Be a Pro. Like, just imagine being able to do your rookie lap or just messing around during the pre-game warm-up. On top of the pre-game skate, I would like to see the cup presentation change from what is essentially an interactive cutscene to a fully controllable celebration, like we saw in NHL 2K10. It might look visually a bit worse, but it would be a lot more fun. I would like to see this extended to the ability to walk up on the draft floor, participate in the draft combine, or being able to walk around the dressing room, similar to what the NBA 2K series has. There's so much more to providing the experience of being an NHL player than just playing the games. This one is a big reach, but I'm going to mention it anyways. If EA could find a way to integrate college hockey into NHL, this would be huge. Not only will this mean that we no longer have to create college players for franchise mode, which is especially nice when you consider just how many talented players are going to college now, we would also likely have the option to go to college and Be a Pro. Given that Be a Pro could use all the help it can get, this would go a long way in improving the experience. Just imagine playing on Michigan or North Dakota or wherever and experience the college hockey atmosphere. Being able to play in the Frozen Four tournament, this would all be so hype as college hockey in itself is its own beast. Given that Matt just got a college football game, it makes me wonder if this is as far out as we might think. Also, I should mention that I wouldn't want them to make it into a separate game for obvious reasons, but also I don't think the college hockey scene is big enough to separate themselves from the mainline game, or even come close to supporting itself. Lastly, I'll throw in that it would be really cool to see the KHL get added to NHL, but again, this is very, very unlikely, especially under the current world climate. An NHL where we don't have to create prospects would be a great NHL. We can dream. Last, but certainly not least, add the ZAMBONI minigame that 2K NHL had. This isn't a joke. Do it now. And with that, we have reached the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also down below, make sure you tell me what fun features you would like to see added to NHL. Till next time, guys, take care of yourselves.